You have found the Open Eclectic podcast, where Nate and Josh talk about everything from mobile games to books to pet peeves to cars to toys. Our interests run eclectic and we're open to more. Welcome to the Open Eclectic. Just want to make sure you are not starting with part one of this particular episode. The campaign session we did ran a little long, so we broke it up into some chunks. Of course, if you are joining us for the first time and this is the episode you're starting on, cool. Let us know how that worked exactly and what you thought about starting the campaign in the middle. For everybody else who wants to start things from the beginning, make sure you go back and check out the first episode before jumping in on this one. And without further ado, here we go.
When you wake up, you notice that you're in a different location. Everybody is like waiting for you so they can get out of the back row. You guys are the last ones to get out of your respective vans. The people behind you are like gently and then a little bit more adamantly, wake up, trying to shake you awake.
Do I recover an FP for that rest?
No,
or no?
No, you do not.
Not that restful.
Roll for me an IQ roll. Give me each your IQs.
Mine's 11.
I don't want to say what it is because I'm going to roll over it, but it's a 12.
Wait, does that count as a... Nope.
It's 5.
Ooh, hey.
11. Nope. Fail by 3.
Fail by 3 for Nate.
Jeez.
So what is that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And what
Did you
was your
pass?
IQ there?
I'm going to switch dice. I've decided I'm going to switch dice. No, I sure didn't. My IQ is 12.
Okay, so Nate had a fail by 3. Josh had a fail by...
More than 3.
More than 3. Okay,
Yeah.
So at this point, we are going to do...
Switching the dice.
As well as the switch of the dice, we are also switching some papers.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, you get this one.
What do I do with this
You
one?
get this one. Those will come to me for a little bit.
Oh.
And you will notice
Oh, no.
that your stats have changed a little bit. Roll a perception check for me. Your IQs were nil. So let's roll perception. And again, this is just a 10.
On the nose.
Nope. Fail by
Nate's one over on the nose. So Josh, you climb out of the van, and as you climb out of the van, you notice, well, I'm wearing some different kind of shoes, and my head feels a little bit cold. So you reach up to touch your head, and there's no hair there.
Okay.
You're kind of wondering what's going on there. Nate, you don't notice anything different.
So I have shaved my head before, so I recognize it. Probably will
It's been a while, though.
Oh, yeah. 17.
All right. So you notice a little bit of a difference. Nate, you don't really notice any difference. So your teachers have gotten you out of the vans, and they're kind of explaining what's going on, and they say, we should probably go over. Look at the name of your individual.
Should we say it?
On my sheet?
Should we say
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
So,
J. Nate.
okay.
And I'm in Josh.
Okay, so that is Nate, you are playing Josh, as played by Nate. And Josh, you are playing Nate. Those are just going to be 10.
Purpose? Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
And
Should I write
anything
that?
blank is 10 on here?
yep. Give
Cool.
yourself that -1 to Nate there. Your character has a -1 FP.
So it's 9.
Correct.
So HT's 10. HP's 10. Now
Even on my other
FP,
sheet, we started higher.
Yep.
Okay. Just
FP's 9.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay. So your teachers are talking. Right. You notice that
Jeez,
the
cats.
teacher says, all right, you guys need to unload your stuff. You know where you're staying. We talked about this in
Shipped it.
class earlier. And prepare to meet us back here at the lodge at 1:30. We'll go over
The lodge.
at the lodge.
Do we recognize where we are?
Did you pass your perception?
Oh, no.
Oh. I nailed mine.
You nailed yours.
So I-
So you look around and you know where you are.
Great. Are you going to tell me where I am?
No. You recognize this place.
Okay.
Nate, on the other hand, you are confused. So when they say lodge, you are. Yeah, you have no idea.
Like the Kevin James face. Like, have you seen the?
Kevin James face?
It's
Yeah.
all over Instagram. The Kevin James where
He's like,
yeah.
Yeah, that one. So meet us back here at 1:30 at the lodge, and we will go over your assignments for the rest of the week.
Sure. Okay. So I'm curious. So if I'm like kind of like vaguely responding like vocally to what they're saying, like sure, yeah, cool. Do I notice that my voice sounds different, or
Nope.
does it? I don't.
Nope, your voice doesn't sound any different
Oh.
to you.
I'm just like, yeah, it's all good.
so I'm going to look around for Nate now that we're here because we definitely need to try and figure out what in the world is going on.
Okay, yeah. Try to look around. Try to find him. After the teacher says that, most of the students disperse. So we're going to go with the fact that really there's only kind of a handful still mingling around.
Okay. Yeah, so I look around, I don't see Nate. Would I recognize
see yourself?
myself?
You would.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I need to roll for that. Like, do I look?
That'd be kind of trippy,
No.
though.
Yeah.
No, you.
Why am I standing over
Do
there?
I see myself as I see myself in my mind's eye, or do I see myself as like I remember seeing myself when I went to the lead center?
You remember seeing yourself as you went to the lead center, and the last time right before you took your contacts out. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
yep, that's what you remember. So again, like I said, not too many students standing around.
So I'm gonna mosey on over to me.
Okay.
Hello, me.
It's me again. I think, and that's what I say. Hello, me. It's me again. Do I look familiar to you because you look like exactly like me?
What are you talking about? Does he look familiar to me?
He does look familiar to you.
Do I recognize myself?
You have to roll perception for us since you did not pass your last perception.
I love it.
8, 10. I got it. Right on.
So you recognize who is talking to you.
Wait a second. You're me. Am I like Spider-Man? Spider-Man!
We had a third person, we could reenact the Spider-Man thing, but we couldn't take our pictures because our phones are dumb.
They are dumb phones. So you guys start to notice that people have overheard this. Hi, me. It's me.
Hello, me. It's me.
And like,
You're me.
people are starting to give you a weird look. A couple of students that are around are looking at you a little bit weird, and then like they stop what they're doing and just watch.
So can I like smooth it over?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? So this here would be your
one of us have
persuasion.
2 golden
This would be my 10
This would be
or
your
my persuasion roll.
persuasion roll. Yes.
Oh.
And what is your persuasion roll on that sheet?
10.
Okay. So remember, nobody's said anything
11.
to you yet. They're just looking at you.
Off by 1. Switch the dice. It's still off by 1.
Drat.
I think I'm the problem. It's me.
It's me.
So I'm gonna. I'm like, all right. So it's because he's. I mean, Josh. He's a little bit of a.
He's a character. Like,
They know what you're talking about. When you say it's Josh,
I'm talking about
you know.
myself.
He the students are like, oh, you can tell that
I'm a
they
wild and crazy
they
guy.
are calmed down now, and so they leave.
Plus, isn't that a great song? But they know.
Wait, which one? What song?
What? Hello, me. It's me.
Oh, yeah.
So you look at your watch.
Is it Godsmack?
No.
Who looks at what watch?
Megadeth.
Josh, you look at your watch that you realize is on your wrist.
That's uncomfortable. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, and you notice that,
and it'd be on my right wrist.
Correct.
Actually, which is very comfortable because at that time I told you I was real weird. Yeah, so I look at my watch. I'm with you.
And you notice that it's 1:00. You have half an hour before you guys have got to be back at the lodge.
Great.
So you've got a little bit of a time to try to figure this out here. Do you try to check out the area that you're in to see if you can put yourself in a place where you know?
Well, you said I know where I am.
Yeah. Do you want to share?
I would like to.
Okay, great. Great. You realize that from just kind of looking around, you're at Broken Arrow Ranch. Yes.
Whoa.
Nice.
What are we doing there? Do you tell me where we are? 'Cause I have no idea.
Josh? Dude, we're at the bar.
Why are you saying your name?
Do I not look like you to me? Because you look like me.
No, sorry, I'm just really confused.
You look like me to you?
So I'm Josh.
I definitely think you look exactly like I'm supposed to. What do I look like to you?
Me. Nate.
Nate.
Yes. He was
Did we wake up in each other's bodies?
Something happened in the van. Because we were in the past, yes, but we were in our own
in
bodies.
the past or are you in the present? Because
I don't
all right, that's fine.
Listen,
I don't know
Keep
where
going.
we are.
Nate, you know my long-standing philosophy of time travel, and that the problem with time travel is, of course, tense. But you're the English major, but unfortunately, I look like you, which means I'm supposed to be the English major, but I don't know this stuff.
As you're saying that, you notice that down towards the lake, there's some of those larger trees that kind of like as you walk down to the lake, one of them just falls over randomly.
Larger trees? Just falls over?
Yep.
Do I...
Is it loud?
You notice it.
Did it make a sound?
It did make a sound. There were people in the forest, so it made a sound.
Oh, we were the people.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if we were the exception because of what all's happened, though.
Nope.
Do I see another person, like a lumberjack?
Nope.
Is Steve there cutting down trees?
No, it's just the tree falls.
Tree falls.
Yep.
That was peculiar.
Yeah, trees don't usually just like fall over, do they?
No, typically. Do I see anybody else who's observed? Do I observe that anybody else has observed this?
The only observation you made was the students who were looking at you a little bit weird a couple minutes ago, and they've since left after you told them.
So we're the only ones.
Josh is a weird guy.
There.
Correct.
A certain reputation to uphold, didn't I?
Should we go check out the tree?
You want to?
Sure.
Maybe the fresh air will clear our heads a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what's
That never
going
works
on,
for
but-
me, but like it never hinders either. Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
So as you guys start walking down, you hear, Nate, Josh, where are you going? You got to go unpack your stuff, put them in the cabin, be back here in 15 minutes.
Which cabin are we in?
It's on your sheet. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Did we get a sheet? Did they
So
In class, you got a
here's
sheet.
the thing.
Oh, so it.
Josh
All right,
was
let
going
me
to bring
check.
my sheet, and you know how he is. So if you could,
So Nate, you're in the first cabin right at the top of the hill. Josh, you're in the farthest cabin as you climb up steps. You're in the furthest one.
it's me and Ka.
You have 15 minutes. I expect you to be back
Did you
here.
see that tree fall over?
What are you talking about, Josh?
Well,
surely
there's a
you
tree
heard
right there.
something. There's a tree that fell over. Like,
No, go put your stuff away. Come back. We got to get going with this. You guys already made us late this morning. Like, we are taking notes. This
we
is part of your
shipped
grade.
our stuff, so it'll be here any minute.
You said we
Did
had
you
13
go
minutes.
look?
So
and
we got like 13 minutes to
exceeded-
go.
Did you go look in the basement of the lodge where all the mail comes in? Go look and see.
Well, no, is there
Your
a
stuff
staff
is there.
down there to let us in? I presume it's locked because this game.
It is not locked. If you shipped your
creepy.
stuff, it should be there.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll go look
The teacher
for
just
our
stands there, just looks at you.
box. Look, because we shipped it together.
Nate, let's go get our stuff. I mean,
Josh.
Anyway.
My name is Josh. You're Nate.
I was working on a project because, as you know, I'm an English major, and I was referring to myself in the third person.
I never did that. I don't care.
The teacher just rolls his eyes and he walks away to
We're an English
go
major,
do a couple
though.
of things.
Right. I did think very highly of myself.
Well, let's have some trivia, though. Do you know what my major was at the time?
Elementary education?
Close, actually. Close, but no.
Secondary education?
Religious education.
Oh, I knew it was education.
Had to make up a degree for me because, again.
Well, you had like a
You were special.
you had a
So
you were doing a customized
Yeah.
program.
Yep.
So do you go try to find your stuff or do you head up the hill to the cabin?
Well, we
No,
told the teacher we were going to find our stuff. So
I agree. I think I'm gonna.
I don't know. We could still go look at the tree.
I think we should. So the teacher was standing there, just kind of looking at us. So I think I'm
Did
gonna.
the teacher leave?
I'm gonna make.
Teacher walked away after he had this
Okay.
conversation with you guys. Teacher walked away.
Dude, I think we should go scope the tree. I guess.
I do.
This
I do
other
too.
weird thing that's going on, but we gotta be quick.
Okay, let's go. Let's run.
Fortunately,
You start running?
it appears
I just
that we
take
both
off.
still have our not college bodies, so this is gonna suck. Let's go.
I'll tell you, it's going to suck a lot worse for you than it does for me.
Roll dexterity for me. What is our dex?
Oh, jeez. 15.
On the nose.
My dexterity is an 11, so I missed by 4. That's not a critical failure.
True.
It's close,
I mean,
but
So
it's
Nate,
not.
as you're
flirting
running,
with danger.
you
Trip.
you can't get it right. You trip, you fall over, you pick yourself back up, you trip again. You
Josh,
just
what's wrong with your body?
are not having any luck.
What's wrong with your legs?
It's taller than you're used to, bud. I'm sorry.
this
Josh,
gangly mess I'm running.
you've got the coordination figured out, but man, you run like 20 yards and you are having a hard time breathing there.
20 yards. How far down is this tree?
We're all the way towards the lake.
Oh, okay.
So how many?
Okay, sure.
How many yards would that be?
More than 20.
More than a football field.
I gotta say, it's at least.
Yeah.
Boy, it's going to take you a while to get there.
It's gonna take us a while to get there.
All right, so
We are not hustling very good.
you
my
make
guy.
it halfway and then you hear a bell. Ding 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 ding.
Does my mouth start to water?
I would like you to you hear the ding and take a look at your watch and you notice it is 1:30.
Dang it.
But I mean, do we care that we're going to be late, or do we just keep going?
I need you to roll. Let's roll will. What is your will roll?
Oh, jeez.
Mine's a 10.
You're killing me, Smalls. It's an 8.
I got an 8.
Oh, no, 10.
So I beat it by 2.
13 over 8.
Oh,
Okay, so
jeez.
Nate, you passed your will roll and you would like to keep
I think
going.
you mean Josh.
For the sake of our keeping this
I don't answer
together.
Nate right now.
That was misleading you.
I would like to hear a discussion to try to continue going after the tree versus Josh, whose role he's ready to turn back and get on with
Whoa,
class.
Josh, I mean, meet Nate. What are you doing?
What's the bell, man? We're supposed to be back at.
Who cares about this class?
I don't know.
Dude,
Do you want a good
the
grade?
tree just fell over. We're like maybe time traveling or maybe not, and somehow we're in each other's bodies. So I feel like anything weird, we should certainly check it out.
Well,
I am going to the tree.
We could check it out later, though. Man.
No.
What about grub?
Wait. Are we eating right now?
I
I don't care about food. I never eat anything. Come on. I feel strangely not hungry, which is
In the
weird
background
for
of
me.
this conversation, you hear a cannon fire.
Cannon fire? Would I know what cannon fire sounds like?
You would.
Okay.
You would.
It's probably unmistakable, right?
Correct.
Wait, is there some type of like military range close by there? That
Roll like you.
Can I roll like you with my real brain?
I beat it by 2.
10, 11, 12.
For some reason,
Why is your IQ so low on this character sheet? No, I don't make it.
So
10, 12.
Nate, you know that there's a military base across the river there, and you remember in the conversation that you supposedly had in class, they had made a point about don't be alarmed at dinner time, chow time. The cannons go off just to let the folks on base know that it's mealtime.
Yeah, totally.
cool.
Anyway, you continue your conversation.
All right, I guess. So I guess since I have low will on my sheet, I'm gonna cave, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna go check out the
Don't
tree.
worry about those cannons either. There's like a military base
Oh,
across the river.
so they're not shooting at us.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
But why male models?
So roll dex again for me.
Oh, jeez. It's going to take us like all day to get there.
One of us dies. 12.
Will, you said?
One over.
No, dex.
Oh, no, I made it.
Again.
I made it right on. You failed again?
One over.
So Nate, you've got this figured out. You're not tripping. You're not doing anything at all. Josh, you get halfway to the tree again from where you are, and like you got to walk. You just cannot get this right. You're breathing a little heavy, and you're kind of stumbling over your feet a little bit.
So I'm 3/4 of the way there.
3/4 of the way there.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Josh, I mean,
This is
Nate,
downhill.
come
All
on.
of a sudden, tree pops back up.
Like
We
just
notice
like
this.
just
We
like
notice.
just like rewind. It's just like. Whoop.
Yep, tree pops right back up.
Did you see that?
I'm gonna touch it.
Me too.
I think I need to go touch the tree. I can't explain this to you, but like, I feel like I need to touch the tree.
Okay.
Any tree that does that, I want to touch it.
I sense it's a place of power. Sorry, it's a Witcher trip.
But I just want to go on the record here. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Got a bad feeling about all of this.
Okay, cool. So long as we're on the same page.
But yeah, we should touch the tree. Let's go touch the tree.
All right.
You make it to the tree. Yes. Right as you're about to touch the tree, voice behind you says, "What are you gentlemen doing? You are supposed to be getting your assignment for the rest of the week. We're going to have to send you back if you guys can't keep in track of this. You are supposed to be the leaders for the campers who are coming later tonight. I need you guys really to pay attention. If you can't pay attention, if you can't do what we're asking of you to do that you agreed to do earlier, we're gonna have to send you home. It's gonna be an awkward ride, just two of you in the van with me. It's not gonna be great for you."
How close is this person? Do we recognize this person?
You recognize this
recognize
person.
him.
This is the dean of the college has come. So not a teacher, but like you know who this person is. President, I think maybe union
Awkwardly, it's someone I don't respect at all, though.
Well.
So there is that.
Do they know you don't respect them?
Did you respect them then?
No. Are you kidding me?
You're Nate.
The number of people.
Right.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm still me
But his brain is still inside.
in his body.
The Josh
with his
brain.
limitations.
All right. So he says, "Come on, gentlemen. As
far as I know.
let's go."
I'm gonna touch the tree before we leave, though. Like,
Yeah, I just want to
I like
poke, I just want to
roll,
poke it.
slap it real quick.
Roll perception. If you're gonna touch the tree,
Perception.
roll perception.
I want to touch two. Nope.
My dice rigged. 14.
Okay.
I missed by 5.
You touch the tree.
I didn't see nothing.
You don't notice anything. It's just a tree.
This feels like bark. Like it feels like a normal,
Just a tree.
like a regular tree.
Yep.
Cool. 'Cause, like I know it. Okay.
So wait, you'd come back with us if you sent us back? I mean,
Somebody's
don't you
gotta
want to
drive you.
stay here? I mean, I have a driver's license.
You're not allowed to drive school property. School vans
What?
can't do it.
But you're entrusting me to be, I guess, to be a counselor of, I assume, children, right?
Who said you were a counselor? I said you were
You said
in
I
charge.
was a leader.
Yeah, you're a leader. You're not a counselor. You are leading these kids. So
All right.
let's come back.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Nate, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go back with the dean.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back,
Yeah.
make it into the lodge, and
So food.
there is one table with one chair, one table with one chair open. Presumably, you should know which one to go to.
What would we know as
Can I-
ourselves or as the body that we're inhabiting?
I'm gonna go with it, even though my stat is terrible here. Can I roll perception IQ to figure out what table I think I should go to?
Yes, you can.
Great.
I'll just follow your lead. So
don't-
whichever one you go to, I'll go to the other one.
You said IQ to 9. There's no hope of me making this, man.
Says So just for your knowledge, I took
9.
your base stat,
13.
and when you are acting as Nate, you get -2 from whatever his are, and he gets -2 from whatever your stats were.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
You didn't make
did
it.
did you make it?
No.
Okay, so
13 over 9, which makes it
4?
50. So technically, like, no, big fail.
okay, we're gonna say, Nate, you go to the table on the left. Josh, you're going to the table on the right.
I think I would immediately go to the left because I'm still like right in my wrong headspace.
Nate, which way do you go? Josh was told to go to the left. Nate was told.
So someone told us where to go.
Correct.
I would just go where they told me to go.
But would you respond as Nate or Josh?
Right, remember that.
Oh.
Is the key.
Josh,
They
you
said
go
Josh
here,
to
Nate
the
go there,
left.
and I would go to wherever they.
I would probably go to the one where they said Nate to go.
All right, please roll Dex.
I don't want to. All right.
9 out of 11, so I beat it by 2.
8 out of 11.
guys do a little dance, and the dean's like, "Come on, guys, no time to mess around." I said, Josh to the left, Nate to the
Okay,
right.
so I'm gonna go left. You go right.
Right.
It,
Yeah.
It,
You just want to. All right.
oh, yeah. We
Can we do a thing that we did back then?
Yeah, of course.
Can we do the Top Gun high five real quick?
Yeah,
All right.
I'd like to hear it described, please.
Okay. You go. You describe it.
So so you got to now. I always conflate the Top Gun high five with the Walter Payton high five. So in Top Gun, so you say, "I feel the need." The need for speed. Ow! Now, and they, just go up high.
Right?
What? No. Really? No. You did the both. We did both parts.
See, so yeah, we did. Okay, so we would do that. So we would go high, and then we come back down around.
Yeah. You do high and you skim and you come back down.
But see, I feel
Do a
like
low.
in the actual Top Gun movie, I don't think they did that. I think they just went top. But if you watch, I think Walter Payton, like footage of Walter Payton doing high fives, he'd be like, they do both. Or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just totally off.
Your memories are failing you as you guys have aged. So we're just going to assume you do the top high five and you go to your respective tables. When you're
We only
sitting
do the
there,
top one?
only the top one. For time's sake,
Okay.
you can look this up later.
Okay, fine.
But Josh, when you get to the table, you hear, all right, for your English project this year, you are working with a group of students who feel that they want to become journalists as they get older. So your activity for this week is to be reporters and journalists, and you are going to lead them on they've got some interview questions that they're going to come up with some of the campers here this weekend. You're going to help make sure that the questions make sense, and you're going to give them information so that they can write a 3-page story for their school papers when they get back.
Great.
So make sure your list of questions that you've thought up for yourself is going to be ready to go. So when these students have a hard time coming up with questions, you're ready to go with some suggestions. Then we cut over to Nate.
No problem.
Cut over to Nate and we say, so as you guys heard a couple weeks ago when we had the guest speaker, the internship opportunity to get some practical credit for your college and to reduce your college tuition next semester is a competition for who can be the best lead counselor. You're going to be running these 6th graders through environmental camp. You're going to be touching on all of the different topics that they need to learn. So we've got 5 different stations. Make sure you're ready to go. We're going to be teaching them some fire building activities. We're going to be teaching them some cooking over a campfire. We've got some survival skills where we're identifying plants, edible plants. Yeah. We're learning how to prepare shelter out of a little bit of material. And the last one was one that you got to choose as the skill you wanted to teach. So students come tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Make sure you're ready to go.
Okay.
We'll see you guys tomorrow at 8. Remember, chow's tonight at 6. It's just kind of come and go. Get what you want. Feel free to participate in any of the activities that are still set up. We got the horses. We got go-karts. You can go ride some jet skis down at the lake as well.
Do they
Just
have
make
the
sure
banana-
by 8 tomorrow
banana
you're ready
boat?
to go. Banana boat is put away.
The banana raft
Just the
thing?
jet skis are out there.
Torpedo. Yeah.
So your teachers dismiss your tables.
So wait. Oh, sorry. No. Never mind. So our tables are dismissed.
Tables are dismissed.
Jeez, the method.
Cool. So, should we hang back or should we?
Yeah. I think so. So we basically have free time between now and
Right.
6. So
I'm really confused.
listen, I gotta get back home. This is nuts,
Yeah,
man.
this is. They're talking about survival things. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that sounds like it would have been in my wheelhouse. So you know what the problem I'm having is, man? Like, I remember stuff from the college days, okay? Like, really well. It'd make people uncomfortable with how well I remember certain things. This isn't it, man. Have we done a time slip? Is this an alternate reality?
Roll IQ.
Just him? Me?
Just him.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way I'm passing that. 13.
Nothing.
I needed a crit success on that one.
Yeah.
Time slip, huh?
It's got like I can't figure out what's going on.
And at this point, you got a couple of fellow students who come up to you and start talking to you, Josh. They say,
Me? Him? Oh, sorry.
you ready to go with the list of questions?
Yes.
Do we need to sit down and talk about the project that we're going to have the students be working on? I think it'd be good for us to really figure this out here, Nate, so that we know which students we're all taking, and we can help really prepare these seniors in high school so that they can write the best paper that they can write when they get back.
That is a great idea. It's a great idea. Let's get started on that. Just give me 1 minute. I need to use the restroom, and I will catch up with you.
Sounds good. We'll be up in the craft room.
large Craft room, yes.
Yep, we'll be up in the craft room.
Right, which is where we're going to be crafting our writing.
Right. That's the only
Yes.
place they had open for us.
You
So,
do need
you know.
like. Can I hear what
Yeah,
they're saying?
you're standing right there.
You do need like leather work. You know, I remember when I came here when I was a kid, I made a baseball coin purse
Nice.
thing.
I do candle making.
Somebody's going to look at you
Hey.
and say, I thought you grew up in California. When did you come here?
No, there was a very similar camp out in California that I went to, and he said craft room, and I was like, I remember making that, baseball thing.
So
Baseball was.
I'm going to go, hey, you need to go too, right? Let's just hit the head, and then we'll go and work on our projects, right? All right. And then I
We have
pointed
this
at whoever
thing-
was like in earshot, and I was like, we'll catch up with you soon. And then we
We have this thing where we go to the bathroom together.
it's his thing.
I'm Josh. I'm crazy, man.
And the student says, I've heard that about you.
Yeah. See, I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. It's just, out there.
So on our way, as soon as we're out of earshot, all right, listen. I don't know what's going on here. I'm like kind of uncomfortable with the atmosphere that's been developed here.
Me
you
too.
know,
I
like-
feel like
I think so.
very stern. They're
Let me-
like really pushing this. Like,
Do you think that we could? So we know who we really are, despite what our bodies say.
yes.
Could we make everybody else think that we've swapped places and like what's the word that hasn't come out yet? Oh, could we gaslight everybody into believing that I am actually Josh and you're Nate? And then we'll just
I mean,
like go with it.
I'd be down to try, but I feel like
I feel
we wouldn't be successful. But
Listen, at this point in our lives, or what we remember about our lives, we've been chewed out before. It didn't kill us. So I think we could. Do you want to go?
No, that reminds me of that movie Inglourious Basterds where he's like, I've been through that before.
Yep.
That movie hasn't come out yet. I mean, well, I don't know what year it is. Do you know what year it is?
Well, judging by the cell phones, it's gotta be early odds.
Doesn't the phone have a clock?
We should.
Or a calendar on it?
Oh yeah.
As you guys are walking to the restroom, you notice that the tree falls again.
Okay.
It happened again. It fell over.
I feel like this is what happens when you mess with the space-time continuum. Not you personally, although if you did this, I'd like to know how, because we could harness this and definitely make some money. Dude, nobody knows potentially that we are going to have. And I look around. Sorry, I did the visual gag, but I realized nobody's going to catch that. That nobody knows that we are going to have a black president. So, like, I'm just saying, we know. So, listen, we both have seen Back to the Future, right? We
know who's going to win the Super Bowl.
We know who's going to win this stuff.
Somebody comes out of the bathroom and says, what do you mean we're going to have a black president? We're never going to see that in our lifetime. And they just continue walking along.
And I'm going to yell after him and be like, hey, $50 says we will.
Come find me afterwards. I'll give you money back.
We're going to get really close to a female president, too.
Are we, though?
I mean,
I don't remember enough about how close we were on that to say with
she ran for president.
Okay, hey, you know what? You got to start somewhere.
You could say it was close. Anyway.
You could.
I mean...
Sure, but I could say anything.
Sure.
Or rather, you could, apparently.
Closer than we've been before. How about that?
Apparently, I am insane. Thanks for that. So... As it happens, I think I'm going to actually attempt to use
You're not just eccentric anymore.
I'm not just eccentric. I know. I'm insane. I might be certifiable in this universe. That's cool.
Maybe I'm just channeling Doc Brown, like...
Marty! So, do you think we should go for it? Because then you could
I was
do the
thinking
English
you were going to
stuff,
suggest we could just escape.
and I could do the outdoorsy stuff.
Steal a van.
I think even though I realized that we in our yesterday selves don't belong here and we didn't commit to these things, I would feel a little bad about like squandering opportunities to corrupt young minds. I mean,
not where I thought you were going to go with that. But see, but like this doesn't even feel like this happened. This is different.
Are we sleeping? Can we co-dream? Nate, what if we could
need a
co-dream?
kick.
Oh geez.
What's the kick? Music?
I don't feel comfortable doing a kick. The only thing I can think of is really like trying to crash one of the vans into the lake. And I just, because like, what if we're wrong?
At this point, are you guys just standing around talking, or have you like gone to the restroom?
Well, I think we're in the bathroom.
We're in the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering where this conversation is taking place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to saddle up to the urinal and take a leak, I think. Now's probably a good time. I mean,
it's been years since I've been there. Are there multiple urinals, or do I have to take the stall?
Oh man, I was just there, and I'm like, man, I didn't count.
I haven't been
urinals.
there since I was like,
I think there's 2 urinals, 2 toilets,
12,
if I'm right, and then there's a shower.
There's only 3 toilets. 3
don't know about-
stalls in the girls' one.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna take a look at this in the shower. So. Just kidding. No. Nope.
So presume you do your thing. You're still talking. Teacher comes in and says, "Hey, Josh, I'm really looking forward to see how you work with these kids. I really think you have a shot at that scholarship for the next semester. I know you've been counting on this to help make sure that what you want to do is this religious education. This is a great way to really make sure you're ready to be teaching some kids."
Thanks. Appreciate that, man. Really weird to talk to people while they're taking a leak, though. Actually, some would say rude.
You know, there's...
I wasn't talking to you.
Kind of unbelievable that you would violate
what do you mean? I'm
our
over here.
privacy in that way.
I'm over here. I'm Nate.
No, you're Josh.
That's Josh.
Well,
You know, I recall there was somebody who was on staff at the college that would talk to you while you were going to the bathroom. And it was very uncomfortable.
It's terrible. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, that there should be a thing.
It was the organ that's in your.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. That would not surprise me at all.
He washes his hands and leaves.
Great. Didn't even go. He just washed his hands and left.
That was weird.
Yep.
Yeah. So
do we go along with this? I mean, you already started it.
I did. I just went. I'm sorry. I went for it. Maybe I should have. I don't know.
Fine. Let's do it.
Are we gonna do it?
I feel like.
All right.
Let's just do it. Go do the Top Gun thing.
Roll perception for me.
Gotta wash my hands first.
No, this will be like a blood pact only.
It's a piss pact.
Oh wait, no. Perception.
Yep.
So I made it. I right on.
15.
15.
Jeez, dude.
Nate, you noticed that the lights are flickering a little bit. They weren't doing that when you came in.
Is it like the movie flicker where it's like loud, like zzz, 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 zzz,
Yep.
like a Stranger Things type of like?
Yep. It's not just a visual. There's some audio there as well.
Was it doing that
Wash my hands.
before? Did you notice that? The lights?
I didn't.
He failed by quite a bit. So.
I was really distracted by our conversation, man. I gotta be honest, and I legitimately had to go. By the way, you're a little dehydrated.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of water, so yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Do I have a headache?
No.
Okay.
No. You had something the beginning of the day.
Wasn't
You
sure
woke
if you
up.
actually had that
Woke up nice.
drink or if it all got interrupted.
Yeah, I woke up feeling great, or you woke up feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your body
that's really
woke up
weird
feeling
about
great.
the lights. They're like, it reminds me of Stranger Things, like something ominous, like
Yeah, like the trailer for Paranormal Activity or something.
Yeah.
Which I never saw or never will have seen.
Do you think the tree and the lights are like
Well,
related? The stuff that's happening.
I guess we could see if the tree's up again.
You got to leave the bathroom to do that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just
let's
saying.
leave the bathroom. Sure, let's go.
Hey, can you wash my hands, please?
Oh, sorry. And then I'll
Sentence has never been said before. By us.
should I do what Chris Blake would call? I'm sorry. Name drop. Baptizing your hands. If you don't use soap, you just baptize them.
Baptize them. Ugh.
No, I'll wash them.
When you come out of the bathhouse there, it's dark. Like the moon is in the sky, stars are in the sky.
What time is it?
Did we just time warp?
Look at your watch,
Well, you
and
don't have
it
a
is. Watch. Look at your watch.
Were you wearing a watch? Did you wear a watch back then?
No.
So I'd be like,
I was a hardcore not watch wearer. I tried.
I don't know.
Really
I don't think
hard.
I would wear a watch either.
I can't remember.
But for the sake of the story, we'll say
Yeah.
I wore a watch. Sure. And
Yeah.
Check Nate's watch.
Yeah, it's 9:30.
It'd be
It's
like
dinner.
like this. Special ops.
Uh-huh.
9:30.
9:30. And
Maybe you were more hydrated than I thought.
No, dude, we were not in there that long. It was like 1:45 when we went in here.
Do I feel hungry?
you do, but
Little bit. It's
you
misty.
notice that the lodge is dark. There's no lights coming out of there, and you hear somebody say,
Crepes.
"Night, guys. We'll see you in the morning." Then the bathhouse lights shut off.
Okay. You know about edible plants, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm supposed to. No, you're going to be teaching it.
Yeah, we were gonna we're committed
we're
to this?
gonna.
Yeah.
We're
All
gonna
right.
switch it.
It's gonna get real awkward when we just have the same clothes for however long we're here. Hopefully it's not too weird.
And you hear another cannon go off.
We're young. I haven't started sweating yet.
In college?
It's a true story.
Dang.
So I'm not sweating. You might. You probably.
Yeah, I probably am.
So here.
That's what that's like.
Is that normal? Yeah. Is it normal for the cannons to go off at 9:30?
I don't know. Roll IQ.
Do I know this?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, 7.
Yeah, so you would know. You'd know that typically the cannons go off around meal times and around taps, right? So
Okay.
this is the thing, but it's odd because it's October. normally taps kind of do that when you lower the flag.
Is that like at dusk when they do that?
Yeah. So you know,
A little late.
This is a little bit late, and this is the second time that it's been off
Right.
with the timing.
So again, the cannons, it's not out of the ordinary for those to go off, but the times are a little weird.
How full was the lake?
Lake was nice and full.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep.
I think we should.
You got a couple of options.
Should we look for the tree?
Should we go to the tree or should we try and get some sleep? I mean, sleep is what got us in this mess. Yeah. Like,
You're right.
I don't know if
What if we sleep again and we switch bodies again?
that would be nice, so long as we didn't switch with somebody else.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
It's not my game. The possibilities are endless.
Maybe we should stay up all night then. No, we don't want to do that.
Well, yeah. If we had our college bodies, yeah,
Let's
could do that again.
Let's roll will here.
Okay. Nope.
I don't want to,
Missed it by 2.
Too bad.
but I will. Oh, 8.
8.
Right on?
Yes.
So you failed.
Yes.
So you go to bed. There is your will is overridden. You know that, all right, bedtime's where I need to be. You got to be ready for
Sorry.
my big day in the morning.
Dude, I gotta go to sleep. I can't stay up. I'm just
What,
wiped out.
You've got the choice. What is your what's your gut saying you should be doing in this situation?
Murder hobo.
God.
Oh,
Kill. It took a dark turn.
Remember that Dean I didn't like? Didn't respect.
You're doing it in my body, so I'm gonna be the one that's gonna get in trouble.
All right. I think I really, really want to go look at the tree, but I think that if Mine is going to bed, I should too, because there is a chance that we could wake up in the correct bodies. I think that's my thought process here.
okay.
So I'm gonna also go.
We got a whole lot of things in play. I feel
I don't want to.
could do the Groundhog Day thing, or
I just don't want to risk missing the opportunity if it's there. But the tree. And with the whole time moving incorrectly, are we in the never? So as we're walking up,
In the upside
so I'm
down.
gonna head up to the cabin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, are we in the? You didn't read the Dresden Files. This is not going to be a
Nope.
helpful conversation. Are we in the Never Never because time is passing at an inconsistent rate?
you say this to me?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Fairyland.
You said Dresden Files. I know you've
Where the fairies
talked
are.
about this before, but
You know,
I haven't read them.
I should have pushed harder apparently for you to read it. If that's where we are, but if it's not, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'd call somebody else just to see how this is going, but like realistically, there's no cell service at the bar at this point.
Correct.
Broken Arrow's like a dead zone. Even now, it's
Now it's a dead zone.
Dead zone.
Wi-Fi. I needed that all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So you go to bed. You go to your respective cabins now.
Do we go to
Do
the
I-
correct? Do we go to the correct cabin for our bodies?
This is what we need to determine. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the one that they told Josh to go to
Okay, so we're fully committing
Because I'm-
to this.
because I'm committed to this. Yeah, I think I'm committed to this idea.
Okay.
Of like, I'm gonna go for it.
Well, I have no choice but to go to the other one then. I don't really care because I'm tired.
There's
So
always a
super tired.
choice.
Super tired.
You can crawl into those beds are not very big.
No, I don't care at this point.
Really
I'm
not.
just-
So as I enter the cabin,
Okay. So you decide you're going.
Oh, yeah, maybe
we're full committed.
okay, we're going to the quote unquote wrong.
So do you know what the layout is too? Like, should we you go up the stairs?
I
and then you
vaguely
go past the
remember.
cracks?
I vaguely remember having to walk up the
more
path
stairs.
and the stairs.
Yeah.
As soon as you each open your respective doors, you notice that from behind you it's light now. And
What?
people are starting to wake up. Please subtract 3 FP from your sheet.
3.
7.
6.
All right, and you hear your respective cabin mates talking about, all right, breakfast here is in half an hour. Then the kids will show up about half an hour after that. So make sure you guys have all the supplies you need, whether that's your backpacks for the interview prep that you're working on, or it's your go bag with all your stuff for teaching some of the skills you're going to be teaching.
Yeah.
So I want to look around the cabin and just see if there's like any
Roll perception.
thing I can loot. Like I don't want to
Roll
steal. I
perception.
don't want to steal anybody's stuff, you know. But like, what if what I said is true and I did have my stuff shipped here? I don't know. 8.
8. Okay, so you notice there's a extra cot and an extra bed that's laid out, and there's some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the bags
Yeah.
that you've seen Nate carry around.
Yeah, I'd recognize his duffel bag.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't have stuff.
But we shipped it. Remember?
Yeah.
You're in your own cabin. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even
Do
with you.
you go rummage through the...
Yeah, I'm gonna go open it up and see if there's fresh clothes that I perceive to be Nate's.
They're close.
In them. Okay,
Yep.
great. I'm gonna change real quick.
That's fine.
Is there? Oh. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask those questions. No, it's too late. Let the intrusive thoughts win. I think I need to brush my teeth real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to like freshen
There's
up.
all sorts of stuff that if you would have
Yeah.
packed, it's there.
Great. I'm gonna complete my morning toilet, so to speak,
Okay.
real quick, and then anything else in there that's like,
Yeah. Do you open do you grab the
Useful?
backpack?
yeah, I'm gonna open it up.
Okay. And you see writing material. You see stuff that is ready to go. You've got your textbook on some introductory questions to be good journalists. You've got that material that was put together, and you are ready to go help with the English kids.
Great. See, Nate prepared in those days. I will say
Yeah.
a lot more than I did.
Are you saying he doesn't prepare anymore?
I'm saying we don't go to school together or work at the same place anymore, so I really couldn't say.
That's fair. We're going to switch back over to Nate. Nate, again, as you opened up the door, you perceived the change from dark to light.
Like, I actually saw it change. Like,
Yep. Yep. You saw it change. You hear the comments about, all right, guys, campers will be here in an hour. Make sure you've got your breakfast. Make sure you're ready to go. We are teaching fire building to start off this morning. It's a little
Whoa.
chilly. It's a great one to start out with. Hope everybody's ready. But you will be competing for last place because I'm going to win this scholarship.
So we went to each other's cabins, though, right? So they would be saying that towards me, though.
Towards Josh.
Right.
Right.
but I thought we went to the
we're-
cabin assigned to the
So I would-
name,
Yeah.
but so like
Yes.
Because he went to the one.
I know.
okay, Josh.
Yeah. I'm tracking.
All right,
Great. Glad one of us.
you're totally gonna get last place because I'm gonna win the scholarship. Yeah, fire building.
They walk out of the cabin. They're ready to go. They're going to go grab some breakfast. You doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for
Roll perception.
stuff. Yes, nailed it. 10.
Perfect. You also notice that there's a bunk that looks like it was set up but not used. There's some bags you'd recognize as being Josh's bags there, ready to go.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna see if Josh packed any caffeinated beverages in the bag.
And he didn't.
I'll mention if it comes up. Sorry.
I have that image. Have you guys seen the Matthew McConaughey meme? I don't know what movie it's from. Maybe it's from like True Detective or whatever, where he's smoking a cigarette. It looks like he's just like really sucking on it. And he's like looking at the phone. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just like I'm feeling rough because we missed no sleep.
Right. Your fatigue definitely showing.
So don't forget, I didn't drink caffeine in those days.
That's why I said there's no caffeinated beverage.
But you're in your present body. Well, you're in
know,
my present body.
That's the complicated thing.
Wait, but I would be feeling whatever physical effects that Josh would feel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you'd still want caffeine though.
Oh yeah, I'd be Jones on
Outside of the game, pause the game. You did make the comment that you have been stretching your caffeine lately.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I'd probably feel I'd feel okay.
You're not as suffering
Yeah.
because he's weaned himself off a little bit.
Okay.
You, however, Josh, please take a take a health point.
Do we
Negative.
perceive, like, do we feel tired like it's been 12 hours or 8 hours?
Yeah, that's why we're losing the fatigue points.
Okay.
You're going to lose
the
a
time,
health point.
the time is actually passing, but
I
it's
wasn't sure
just
if that was just like stress related.
just going really fast for us.
Nope.
HT?
Yep.
Or an HP, sorry.
HP.
Okay. How many?
1.
Okay.
So I would be feeling really tired, obviously, right? Yeah, I'd want to like freshen up too.
Okay.
And change clothes.
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead and you freshen up. You grab the backpack or
I
anything.
style my awesome hair that I have because I'm Josh.
That's true.
Did you put any gel in your bag?
Well, since I didn't pack it,
Would you have put it in your bag?
probably I would have packed a hat, not hair gel.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. Did you put product in your hair back then?
Yeah. How
I can't remember. Did you like?
professional did we think this was gonna?
Like you
Could we
knew.
have thought this was gonna be?
So you knew that this was a chance to win a scholarship. So
So yeah, I would have.
you packed more professionally. So your clothes are looking.
My favorite hair gel back then too. Man.
You packed like you knew that. All right, I got to impress some people now. I've got to be looking.
Okay.
Got to be looking good. So those are your options.
Yeah, it would have been the got to be glued rubber cement is what it was called.
Yeah. Did you
Continued it shortly after that.
You didn't like comb it back or anything? Did you do like a? I can't remember what did you do?
Well, I guess the question is, do you think that today is the day you're going to have to impress people, or if this is like,
Well, yeah.
there's probably a hat in there, at least.
Like what was it? Like a? Was it a skater hat? Like a skateboard?
I still have it. You want me to grab it? It's the.
Yeah, why don't you go grab it?
Yes.
Bring down some hot water too. Pause.
Pause.
That was the black split hat with the green logo. You want more hot water? I remember that.
That's the hat, huh?
I remember that. Yeah.
It's emulsion. No.
Wow.
Screen printing stuff.
Wow.
And that's probably screen printing ink right there.
So was your hair really long back then?
So. Longer than it is now.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd probably put the hat on. I mean, yes. Yep.
Before you leave, are you gonna look through the backpack at all, or are you just gonna grab it and go?
I'll look through it a little bit, just kind of like cursorily.
Okay. When you open that up, you're going to notice that there's kind of like a booklet. We're talking like a 3-ring binder. It's got some laminated pages. You pick it up and you flip through it, and there's some fire making tips. There's some plant identifiers to help you as you're later on through the week to help know what edible plants there are. You've got a couple different things.
Okay.
Am I still in Nate's body?
You are.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to find Nate.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Body
try and.
of Nate.
I think that's a great idea. You guys go down to the lodge for breakfast and try to do that. You try to grab some food.
So do we see each other like as we're coming down from the cabin area, or do we not until we hit the lodge?
Roll perception.
Both of us?
Both of you.
Once again,
Nope.
I object.
Fail.
Too
Oh,
bad.
maybe not. Hey, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, yeah. So you notice.
Amazing.
I failed.
That's all right. It only takes one to find the other.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to head over and...
You see, he's starting to go down the steps.
Okay.
You see him.
Okay, yeah.
Start
I'm
down
going
the
to...
steps.
Nah, I'm not like going to try and run after him because
It's a good choice.
I don't feel comfortable
Okay. How are you
in this
gonna?
body yet. I'm just going to head towards him, but like... If people are leisurely coming down, I'm going to move slightly faster than that, but I'm not going to make an attempt to like chase after him.
Right. So by the time you noticed him, right, because his cabin was the first cabin, so he's already halfway down the stairs.
So did we switch too? Because I went to the first cabin and he went to the back one because we went to each other's cabins.
Oh, I guess that's right. So I'm mistaken. You are halfway down the steps when you see him, and he's at the top. He has just come around, getting ready to go down the steps. So what do you do?
Then I'll slow
Oh,
and
okay.
wait for him to catch up.
And you feel some people nudging you in the back as
Yeah, I'll just
like you're
step off the path.
sundown. Okay. Roll dex for me.
Maybe I'll just fall off the path and kill him and me. 12, 13, 14.
What's your dex stat?
Not 14.
Yeah, but how bad?
Higher, lower.
11.
11.
So 14 of 11.
Okay, so you by 3. For by 3, you like miss the edge of the step and you catch it with half your foot. And so you kind of roll your ankle just a little weird. Go ahead and take another health point.
I've got weak ankles. So,
I wish I'd known that before we started. Okay.
HP.
HP?
Yep, -1 to the HP.
8.
be gentle with my body, man.
So after you stumble and kind of like right yourself and catch yourself, then your buddy here has caught up with you on the steps.
Yeah, I'm going to say, hey, switch my backpacks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we're like
Yeah.
pulling this swap job.
We're doing a double switcheroo.
Okay, well here you
Or
go.
a triple?
Double cross.
Because we've
triple.
switched times, we've switched bodies, and now we're switching personas as
yes.
other people. Yeah.
We're really going to confuse a lot of people here.
Yes.
After you hand over the backpacks, you notice far off in the distance 2 trees falling.
Ooh. So,
We're going to like destroy the universe. Just
yeah. Remember I said I've had a bad feeling about this? It's gotten worse. Did you sleep at all?
no.
I was like walking into the cabin, and then it was
changed. to
daylight?
Daytime.
But I feel tired.
Yeah, I feel like I stayed up all night, even though it was only like 5 minutes.
There's going to be no coffee in the lodge.
Hey everyone, it's Josh. We did record this session all at once together in kind of like a mega session to make sure that we had the time to get it done. However, it does go on somewhat long, so we've decided to break it up into several more palatable bites. So join us again next time for the next part of this very exciting campaign, brought to you by Open Eclectic superfan Alexa. Thank you so much for listening. You can find the Open Eclectic on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and MySpace. Want us to ramble on about something specific or have a comment on what you just heard? Send us an email at theopeneclectic@gmail.com. We now have a Ko-Fi if you feel like supporting the show. That's ko-fi.com/theopeneclectic. Or support the show by leaving us a review. Thanks. We hope you'll join us again next time on The Open Eclectic.